Good morning, it's time for a new day. Packing up our stuff in our bag, and then we're gonna go real soon. Okay, we're leaving. Beautiful bridge that we crossed over. And there's the church, and we stayed on the other side of the church. And we're off for day 10.
Day 10.
Day 10.
To a convent.
To a convent. Oh, we better say our prayers. Up that way was the rocky cliffs we came down. Really rocky. Comes to a road, but then you put your tips on your poles, and then 3 minutes later, not even 3 minutes, 30 seconds later, you hit another path. So a lot of times you're doing the rocks with your points on, then you hit a cement and you put your tips on, and right away they go, ha ha ha, teased you. You're going back down these things. 3 tips I have. Make sure to work your ankles and your toes walking on rocks, because you do a lot. So pre-work that. Pre-work your knees, being able to bend, and work going up and down hills, because there are many of them so far. If your ankles and your knees are good, you're fine. There's one lady back there, she pulled a hamstring and she's way back there because everyone's passing her, ask her if she wants help, and she's like, no, but she's walking really slow. And it's really steep and rocky, so we were thinking of maybe sending help for her, but there's nowhere to, like, what do you do? Hello, can someone go help her? No. So we met 3 Aussies. They just stopped and had lunch. They're here from Australia. We met a woman from Hamilton and her sister from Vancouver, and they're walking through. We met some Parisians, some French, and we met some German. Oh, and I told you yesterday about the Swiss couple. I bumped into them again. They said hello. And yeah, it's another day of fun walking. I'm having a great time. Suzanne's doing great. We just took a little break here. So then this is the pathway that we're gonna head down. This isn't so bad, we've had worse. So I'll just take you for a little walk. The little villages are everything you could hope for. They're tiny. Like, they have, I think she said 700 people living in that village we went. But don't forget, the younger kids are leaving and the older people are dying off. So smaller villages, especially since the pandemic, they said, had no income, so they're closing up. A lot of the gîtes that might have been open 3-4 years ago are now for sale. You've seen a lot of them for sale. So if you want to move to France and open something along the Camino, there is space. Oh, I hear my sister calling. She's telling me I'm taking too long. Okay, bye. Just coming off the trail into one of the towns. Not sure what town we're in. There should be a sign. We're looking for the nunnery, because we're actually staying in a convent tonight with nuns. We thought that would be interesting. It's supposed to be before the town, so we're hoping to come across it on the route. Ready? So we're leaving the convent this morning. We had an amazing breakfast, fruit, yogurt, cereal. But I want to show you this staircase. It's so cool. It goes all the way up. Reminds me of Harry Potter. We had a really good dinner last night. We had pork with tomatoes on top, leek and zucchini soup, and the vegetables on the side with our dinner, and barley. It's very delicious, and fruit cocktail, and the juice in the fruit cocktail was so delicious I actually drank it. So here's where we put our poles in our bags when we come in, and our shoes, and mine will be easily identifiable because I have stars on the back of mine. See how you can get mixed up with what shoes that are yours? And then they have drinks if you need. And here's the pole collection. But we've taken ours out already because they get mixed up very easily. Okay. Early on that walk, there was actually a place where pilgrims could donate here. They could donate what they wanted for coffee or snacks. We continued on our walk, and it was such a beautiful day. We were so lucky. Here we are coming to the convent, and the building was old and the inside was fabulous. The women were so friendly. There were people who were there volunteering, and some of the nuns were there to help us. They would answer any questions. This is the church beside the convent that we got to walk through. It kind of reminds me a little bit about Alice in Wonderland when you see the flooring right here. And then the outside, we walked around the grounds. I just needed a 5-minute nap. And then we had dinner, and this woman gave us such great information for tomorrow because you're about to see a lot of churches tomorrow. We paid 31 euros for the demi-pension, which was dinner, a bed, and breakfast. Here we go on our 16-kilometer, 7-hour hike. Leaving the bridge was beautiful. Leaving our town that we were at the night before. We're 975 meters high. We're about to descend. This is a great app. It shows you so much information. The beautiful views that we have. A little bit of squiggling. We're coming into the town. You can see it just beyond. And that's when we see the convent, and we arrived. The tip of the day, bring only what you need in your backpack. Make it as light as you can. Essentials only, as you can buy what you need along the way. You start to donate items you don't want to carry anymore, and by the end of your trip, you'll see what's left in your backpack, and that was all you needed. If you walk in the heat of summer, then by October is when you can buy your sweater as the days get colder. But that way you're not carrying it throughout the heat and carrying extra weight.